Welcome everyone, Drake-Hawkins here, and we are going to be playing our start of our Season 2 of Oxygen Not Included. Loving this game. If you didn't see Season 1, check the link down below, and you'll definitely learn a lot as I went through the first season. First season was 14 episodes long. It lasted 40 cycles, and we basically ended in a catastrophe of fun and gas overload everywhere, and we ended up with 12 duplicants, which was totally unmanageable number. All sorts of problems ended up cascading out of it, but this episode, or this season, I've actually learned a few things. That last season I basically went through and started from the game, looked at a few, like 10, 15 total maybe minutes of video, loaded it up to make sure the options were all set right, and fiddle around with the controls, and that was it. And then I went straight into it, played all 14 episodes of that, and didn't play any of the game aside from playing that time. So now I've actually had some experience with it, and hopefully we won't be as catastrophically terrible, and might have actually some useful tips for you as we go along. Started up a new group, or a new, a new group of duplicants who have come into this fantastic weird world of theirs. I'm going to skip the character creator part. Already did that. It's in every video. It's nothing particularly new, but I will show you the dudes that we've got here. We've got Zeke, Sadie, and Woodrow. Now, I wonder if I can actually edit those. Yeah, let's change some names. Let's see. This is going to be... Let me grab some names here for just 1 second. Check. Okay, we have a few names here. This is gonna be... this is gonna be Josh. No, this is gonna be... Roku. Excellent, Roku. And this... that finish it? Hello. Why'd your name not change? Give the duplicant a name. Done. Close. Where's your duplicate? Ah, there we go. Look at you. Okay. This is... Don't really know. This is gonna be... Ren. Hi, Ren. And this one, let's make this one... Josh. How about Joshua? There we go. Excellent. Let's see if those stuck. There we go. Did they? Yeah, there we go. Ren, Roku, and Joshua. So we got Ren here, and Ren is, let's see, what are Ren's vitals? What are you like, Ren? You're a super scientist. Your stats, where are they? There they are. You're a super learner, and you're also narcoleptic, and quick learner, and destructive if you get stressed. Great. Joshua, what's your issues? I mean, what's your skills? Joshua's the athlete. He's got a bit of cooking, a bit of strength, a bit of construction, and a bit of tinkering. That's great. He's our level 9 runner. And then we got Roku, who seems to be our mining master. He's got medicine, so he's not going to get sick. I don't know if sickness and diseases are actually in very much yet, but he cannot research, but that's okay. We got Mastermind Ren there to do things. So let's have a quick look at our map. For those of you who don't know the basics, check out my first series. The link will be down below, but we basically have to deal with oxygen and gas levels. This, for instance, I believe is a total vacuum. No, that's water. Water there. Water's going to be our basic lifeblood. Like in this game, water is your... If you don't die from other stupidity like I did in the last one, water's going to be basically your final resting place, shall we say. Eventually, you're going to run out of water, so that's going to be your entire priority throughout the game, is to basically keep your water levels reasonable and not die from it. Let's start by clearing out a bunch of goodies here. Harvest up that. And maybe we can clear this as well to say just before that'll be enough there. There and there. That should do the trick. Yes. So that's going to get us things cleared up. So we're going to get started. All these guys, basically, we got a quick rundown. Yeah, we got food shortage. This tells the cycles. Cycles take time play 0.57 hours. Cycles take about 10 minutes on regular speed to run through. Everybody starts with a little bit of stress, but that disappears really quickly. Let's actually let things run for a second here. There we go. Resources have upgraded. Oh, look at that. It starts with this water and it's already flowing down from who knows where. Oh, no, it's not. That's the edge, so that's not going to flow from who knows where. It's not very far at all. So we're going to dig out some stuff here. Everybody's got the ability to dig right now, so that's good. And let's go to tiles. Start with sandstone. And we're going to run tiling along here. And we're going to run tiles right up to here. Put some beds in, leave a 3 space, and then do that. And maybe there. Wall. No, we're not going to wall that, actually. Let's just leave that. Let's just leave that dug like we were going to. Alright, that gets things going. Roku's putting in the walls. These two are digging away. We're going to kind of run a little faster pace this time. Want to get a bit further into it. And you've all seen the slow pace thing. So this is our oxalate. We're not going to dig those out because those produce oxygen for us. Same as that one. Algae is something that's going to be an organic that's used for generating oxygen with various different methods later. Printing pod every, I think it's 2.5 to 3 cycles or so. Yeah, every 1500 seconds I think is the actual full time. We get the chance to, now not inherently a new duplicant, but we get the option to get a new duplicant. And that's actually going to be a big difference between this game, this playthrough and the last. I'm not inherently going to just automatically accept any duplicant that comes our way. We're going to be a little picky. We're going to be, this is the Clay Pants crew rerun, but we're definitely going to want to make sure that we get the right gang to do their job properly. So they are too tall and they can climb up to over things that are too high. This is just pumping down the CO2, emitting massive quantities of not CO2, of O2, and yeah, interesting comment in another video, in the forums that I was reading. Basically, think of oxygen in this as your breathable gases, so like atmospheric gases. It's not oh my goodness, what are you doing down there? Hi, that's deathly. That's absolutely horrifying. Crap. Dig? Dig fast? Build fast? How did you end up down there? I didn't check, I didn't notice what happened, but oh my gosh, Joshua, don't get yourself killed in the first 5 minutes of the game. Well, we're about 8 minutes. Oh, there we go, he's got breath. Phew! I don't want to have that full ladder in there, but we'll leave it for now. Good job, man, good job. Getting yourself almost killed right away. You know what we don't want to do is touch that. That's contaminated oxygen. We don't even have a remote chance of dealing with it at all, so we don't want to mess with that. We just don't have the tech to deal with that right yet, so what else we got going here? We're digging. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go grab our plumbing station and we're gonna put in an outhouse over here. Yeah, there we go. That's pouring the water in from the top. That's nice. What's going on? CO2 here? Yeah, we get a lot of CO2 up there. Ooh, that's a whole lot of CO2. Not happy about unlocking that. Let's do this and then not connect it to those. Bump the priority up here. We're gonna dig this out, and what's that's gonna do is actually give us a. This isn't sand, is it? No, permeables. Not good. That's gonna open. I didn't realize there was so much CO2 over there. Or I wouldn't have opened it up. I thought it was oxygen. Duh. But it does let the give us access to all this algae and other things. Okay, so we do have breathable, some semi-breathable air down here, and spots like there that's really breathable. The CO2 is going to find its way down to the bottom, and the O2 is going to find its way up to the top, unless there's, of course, there's different gases that are lighter or heavier. I think chlorine might go lower than CO2. Don't quote me on that one, not 100% sure. We're going to come right down here and take that out. And then we're going to actually go and preemptively mess with these two, right? Those tiles right there. Because we definitely don't want to cause too much of a flow through on this. There's a lot of water in here, and we don't want to dump it down too quickly. Let's get the beds in. We're just going to plop 3 beds down there. We got a bathroom, 3 beds, and we're going to get a research station right there. We're going to get our power very ad hoc here, there, and I guess there. Let's put in a floor underneath. Are we set to sandstone? Yeah, good. And let's put in our power generator right in here. So this is going to be our better power them up with poles. This is going to be our super duper basic bathroom, 3 beds, and our power supply with our science. Oh, Ren, you narcoleptic freak. Just passes right out of the top of the ladder. Like, that's a safe place to be. Giant ditch pit below you. See if you can make it. Yeah, they can hold their breath, like Joshua's doing here, and you're holding his breath under the water, harvesting away like a madman. Reason I wanted to prioritize that is because that's going to give us a little bit of a CO2 sink to kind of catch some of this CO2 so it's not pumping into the main section. Oh, you couldn't make it to your... What? How could you not make it there? What? There's a ladder right there, dude. Hello? Alright, I don't understand. Drab decor, no kidding. Can we actually select you and tell you to move? Can I move you up to here? No, why is that unreachable? Why is that unreachable for you? Move to... This is fine. No, that's fine. What, you're not going to go by there? Is there something in here? Well, you're not going to die sitting down there, I suppose. You have a crappy sleep the first day, though. That's kind of awkward. We're going to select our research. We're going to start with farming. And as soon as that guy is finished and online... let's speed up for the nighttime. Blah, 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 blah. This is still dripping through. It's mostly finished dripping through, and we got a lot of good compressed O2 up there. Alright, so what are you doing? There you go. You fell in the water, and you're like, oh, now I can make it. Well, that's weird. Don't understand what happened there. We got some good resources up here, so we're going to actually probably finish a ladder up there for the interim. We're probably going to remove it. My plan is to do a 3-wide vertical shaft in the middle. Nothing more than just ladder walkways across in the middle. That's where we run some of our plumbing and our water resource, or sorry, our wiring and stuff. We're definitely having issues with gases already because we opened that silly thing up. That's alright. We'll solve that problem hopefully down here. There we go. Finish that up. Give me a priority to finish this one, please. And then we definitely need to... Yeah, those can actually stay at high priority. Power. Where is it? There it is. Power threshold, we're going to drop him down to 20%. So when it drops to 20% power, it'll turn the unit on. He'll go for a run until he's good. And let's not go all the way at full speed. Good and ready. Research is active. Come over here and tell you to actually build some things and keep building some things. Let's mess with some jobs here now. We only want Rin doing the research, and we only want Joshua doing the harvesting or the running. I guess we can definitely let Roku do all the harvesting. Composting, art, and cooking. You know what? We're gonna have Joshua do the generating and the cooking. Is he decent at building? Nah, not really. We'll leave it on though. Delivery, sweeping. That's good for now. That should, well, man, Roku kicks butt. Digging skill is your fighting. That's great. Basically, all they're doing is smacking things with a shovel is what I'm guessing out of that. That's what that's telling me. Okay, so we want to... harvest anything we can up here. And then also see if we can get all this algae stored here. And what is it going to take to harvest that sort of stuff? Is that something we can do like this? Let's do that. Okay. Don't think we can reach you without a ladder, which we can probably do later. That's fine. Let's harvest you, and let the water go by. That'll help drain the rest of the water down the line. But first, we definitely want to prioritize down here. I kind of want you guys... There you go. There's a bunch more good compressed oxygen with the harvestable somethings, maybe? Yeah, there we go. We can get some muckwood. Yeah, that's sand, but what's going on? Why is that there? Why is that target there? Joshua, move to. Nope. Joshua, move to there. There you go. Got rid of it. Okay, so we walled that in. Oh, fertilizer's gonna break free now, isn't it? Let's prioritize that. Now we can prioritize from the build menu. So if I select that and then I choose one of these 9 down here, and I can also choose any of the selected raw material or minerals. It has to be it has to be the specific type of thing that we want. But other than that, it's harvestable. So up here, I want to put in a compactor, and that's going to be just for algae. Can you finish it? Yeah, good job. We didn't have much else to do, so you'll finish that up nicely. And I guess what I want to do is hit organics, but I don't want fertilizer and I don't want contaminated, so I just want you to hold algae. There we go. Perfect. Actually, you can hold algae and you can hold seeds for now. There you go. Okay, what's going on? Well, they got a little puddle under the feet. That's okay. We are going to make a very substantial hole in the ground here. Actually, that's going to have to be a ladder, not... There you go. And to there. And we definitely want to do a... Because we're going to do a big CO2 sink down here. It seemed to work pretty good last time for me. Well, I mean, give or take, we ended up dying, so whatever. We ended up failing in the end, but that's part of the fun, as they call it. We're going to come down to... This is going to be our floor right on here. So let's put in sandstone tiles like this. And then you can come up... yeah, you can come up there. That'll be our wall eventually. So much water. Oh, Ren's having another narcoleptic sleep. What's going on here? Oh, you finished the research. Look at that. Oh, let's read it. Research. Open the research tree. Great, thanks, did that. Go away. Research completed. Eureka! Farming technology was unlocked through the power of science. We have the algae terrarium, a composter, and a planter box. Gonna be doing planting in the top of the base this time. High and cool. We'll definitely want to eventually set up a properly filtered space for it. For now, I think we will do this and put in a spot for the composter. No. Tile in here. Good. And there as well. Alright. We're on to the end of cycle 2. Oh, hey, what's you? What's you? What are you? Hey, come here, creature. What are you? Oh, I can't see. Can't tell. What are you? There you are. You're called a hatch. Okay. I don't know what you do. Let's see. Let's read about you, hatch. That's water. That's the hatch. He's overheated. He's idle. His health is 25. A nocturnal scavenging creature. It will consume any minerals within reach that fit into its wide mouth. Well, that's awkward. We definitely want to blast him as soon as possible. We're going to end up getting into there, but that's a whole lot of... Well, it's not a whole lot. It's actually quite a mild amount of CO2. See, look. We dropped this CO2 down here. We don't really use it, which is... use the space, which is fantastic. It's just going to be a source of water for us. What is going on in here? That's sandstone, sandstone, copper, sandstone. Okay. No worries about that. I was kind of mildly concerned that might be an issue, but it's not. Sometimes if it's a thinner material, it can burst pretty easily, and then you're in trouble. We have 23,000 kilocalories, 18 of them are field rations, and 5 muck root. Anything here harvestable? No? Okay. What else can we do? Well, that's going to grow, but it's not going to hit the roof, so let's get rid of you, shall we? Give you some space to grow. We like to encourage healthy growth of the plant life in the area. Going to dig out... What are we going to dig out first? We're going to dig like this. And then we're going to... Actually, let's cancel that, because I can do this. Watch. If I select the dig command, right? Dig, and then the priorities are on there. If I just select a dig 6 priority, hit the priority first, boom, it already... prioritizes. Yeah, missed that for almost the entire first season. Take a breath, Ren. Ooh, you grimy, dirty hand girl. Roku, what you up to? Oh, you're trying to get a breath. Nice front head afro thing you got going there, bro. What are we digging out here? This is granite and granite and granite. Granite is a raw mineral. That's all right. A lot of this is iron, which is great. Oh, that's raw minerals. Igneous. This is iron. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. What else? Oh, hey. Are we done research? That's right. We were, and we didn't queue up a new one. So we're going to actually go right down the front row and get all those. We are going to be very selective once this... oh, look at that. Just in time. Choose a duplicate. We're going to be real picky. We're going to be real picky on this, except for the fact that Melody here, bottomless stomach, you're going to use more food, that's fine, and you won't cook. Oh my gosh, interior decorator, mole hands, and amphibious. You can do work underground, you're good at digging, you got creativity and athletics. The car expectations 5, hers are 15, we can't reach that. Irritable bowel, you just spend more time in the bathroom. Quick learner, 5 learning, 8 creativity. I think she trumps that with all this. Creativity and digging and athletics. He's got better athletics, better creativity. You know, you're in, Melody. And what are we going to call you? We're going to name you Krista. And randomize the duplicate's name. Well, I didn't know that. That's cool. Yep, we've selected you, Krista. Happy times. Krista's in the game, and let's see what jobs we're gonna get for Krista to do here. Art for sure. Let's shut everybody else off. Art. She's a fantastic artist. She can generate power for sure. We do not want her to research. We don't want her to harvest. Those are really the only ones that matter at this point, I think. Go, Ren. Look at you banging out the research. Okay, so here's the deal. Ren's got a supreme stat for learning. So she's plus 59 research points per day. 130% skill gain. She's already gained some construction, some digging, some athletics. She's just gonna get fast at everything, good at everything. What's up here? That's fertilizers. What do we got down here? Obsidian, dirt, sandstone, granite. Not much as far as nice resources down there, other than this big, nice supply of iron ore, which is pretty awesome. Oh, you know what we need? We need to do this. We need to go to plumbing, and we're going to get the outhouse, and we're going to, an outhouse, and we're going to put it in there. I wanted it to be a little farther. That's alright. we can actually remove this and this. And you'll go down and do that. You'll go down and do that. Good. And then I want to remove that. And that. Just don't do it from on top of it. And don't fall into the hole. That would suck. There we go. There you go. And there you go. Good. And we're going to put in the tile. And we're going to make sure it's still being made out of sandstone, because we now have different options. Go, Krista. Go, go, go. What you doing? You're fueling the research facility. That's excellent. Ladder there and ladder down there. Running down the line. It takes forever for them to mine that. That's good though. I mean, it's not good that it takes forever. Uh-oh. Christo has no bed. Sorry. Does that work? Can I just say sorry? Oops. Alright, bed, furniture. Let's give you a bed, Krista. Right there. Can we get you to go take care of that, Krista? Oh, you're just gonna fall on your face. Well, sorry, gal. Well, I didn't get what you needed. These guys are dreaming of plants. Probably because they heard of this fancy new technology we got. Oh, we require a food source. We're still good. We got 16 field rations and 6 muck root. That's fantastic. How are we doing for time here? We got a few more minutes still we can put into this episode. You know what? Actually, I think we're gonna probably cut it there. It's a nice spot. It's the beginning of cycle 4. Everybody seems to be happy. You know, it's nice to end on a happy note. It might not happen very often, so why don't we take advantage of it? As this is the first, episode of this second season, I would sure love any thumbs up, any likes, and that sort of things you can give us. Comment, what do you think of the map? What do you think of this layout? Do we start with a good one? I think it's okay. I mean, we're starting to see a little... What's going on? We're starting to see a little more of it. Why can't I move? Why can't I scroll in and out? What's going on here? Oh, I had something selected. There we go. There we go. I was scrolled all the way out. So, what do you think of it? Like, I mean, we got gas all over the place. There's a bunch of contaminated water over here, and it seems like a good chunk of it over here. Chlorine. We got a bunch of contaminated oxygen there with a bunch of contaminated water. We can filter that out later, which is all right. We can make some algae out of the slime. We got hydrogen coming out of this spot here. I wonder if it produces it. I don't know. So it's going to be an interesting build session, and I'm really excited to see what comes of it. Hope you guys are too. We will see you again in the next episode. Give us a subscribe if you want to see everything going on, and I will see you in game.